professor at Lehigh Carbon Community College. I'm also in the Doctoral of Education program at Lehigh with Jenny. So I'm one of the first women in my family to graduate from college. On my dad's side, I am the first woman in my family to graduate from college, and it was really an uphill battle for me. And that's probably why I work in the area that I work. When I went to Rutgers as an undergrad, and after my first year, I remember I brought my my report card home, and I had gotten a 2.8, and I was so disappointed. And so I showed my dad and my mom, and that was probably my lowest grades I had gotten ever, and I was really upset. And my dad and mom were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. You know, you'll do fine." And then as I went up the stairs, I heard them say, "Well, it's okay because she's going to get married anyway. She's really not going to use her education." But you have to understand, I grew up in a different culture. I came from Puerto Rico when I was 6 years old. I learned English here. My father is one of the first men in his family to go to college. It was a very different, all the women in our family all stayed at home and raised children. So it wasn't that they were trying to discriminate against me. It was just the filter from which they viewed life. And so that broke my heart. And I started going downhill my second year in college, to the point where I was about to quit. And I remember asking my mom and my aunt, you know, if they could have gone to college, and each one had a dream. My mom wanted to be a nurse, my aunt wanted to be an accountant. Even my grandmother, who was born in the early 1900s, told me of the dreams that she had had, but each one of them shared how they just, you know, had to become moms and wives. And so that weighed on me because I felt like I had an opportunity that they hadn't had. And then, but I think the final person who really did it for me, I went to turn in my letter to leave Rutgers, and to my dean, and she looked at it and she had to sign it so I wouldn't get charged. And she said no. She wouldn't sign it. And she said, "I want you to do X, Y, and Z, and if you do X, Y, and Z, and you still want to drop out after that, then I'll sign it." Well, I did X, Y, and Z, and then I started getting 3.0s and above every semester after that. I went on to do my master's in education law, and I graduated with highest honors from the law school, and now I'm doing my doctorate in education. None of that. My parents are very proud of me, and my dad even pulled me aside somewhere in the past 10 years and apologized. He said, "I'm really sorry that we didn't support you the way we could have. We just didn't know any better." And to me, he didn't even have to apologize because I knew that already. It was just the way it was. So my goal is to empower students to succeed in the college environment. So what I do, and I've done many times, is take students from, you know, academic probation to dean's list from one semester to another, because I believe that, you know, we can all succeed. I work with a lot of students that have disabilities, who have to operate in a different way to be able to, you know, achieve. I work with a lot of first-generation college students and a lot of students that are adults coming back that, you know, wanted to always go to school but never thought they had an opportunity and are now coming back. We all have to operate differently because we didn't get that traditional. So I work with them in learning how to do that and do it well. And that's my goal. That's what I do.